Well, now I'd like to introduce the person who's going to introduce the Alumna of the Year, Donna Dickinson, class of 1992, and also the Weatherford Chamber of Commerce president. Please welcome Tammy Gazzola.
You know, there are some people that make this world a better place, and this year's honoree for Alumna of the Year is one of those people. I am so excited to introduce her. I know how hard she works, and I'm also blessed to call her my friend. Donna Dickinson is a pillar in our community. She loves her family, she loves her job, she loves this town, and she loves Weatherford College. Donna was born and raised in Weatherford. She graduated from Weatherford High School in 1980, and she began taking classes at Weatherford College in 1981, and was here until she began her 39-year career with the Jerry Durant Auto Group. She served many positions at Jerry's during that time, general manager, and currently she serves as the community liaison and helps make she is so involved in our community. We all know that the Durants are so generous, and Donna helps them to identify causes that are very important in our community. One of the greatest accomplishments of Donna Dickinson is her family. With us today, we have her son Chance and wife Abby. We have her daughter Taylor and fiance Dylan. We have her sister Cheryl Bullock. But we are missing someone very important. It would be her 1-year-old granddaughter Emma. We knew that Emma might not be able to make it today because if she were here, I assure you she would be attached to Donna's hip and she would be leading this meeting. So we do miss little Emma today. During Donna's career, she has been recognized for several awards. She was the Alumni of Weatherford High School for 2015 and the Weatherford Chamber Athena Award for 2018. There is no way to measure the impact that Donna has made on our community through the various committees and boards that she has served on. This lady has a way of getting things done. If you know her, you know that is absolutely true. Britt Baker called me one day and said, I hear you and Charlotte are serving on the decorations committee for the ball. And I said, well, of course we are. When Donna calls, we get busy. We can't tell that lady no, because Donna's the type of person when you call her for help, she's going to jump in. And so when she asks for help, we're absolutely going to do that. Donna has a servant's heart and dedicates countless hours to many causes, and Weatherford College has been a blessed recipient of that time. Donna meets regularly with Dr. Farmer and Brent on updates and projects happening here at Weatherford College. Through these meetings, Donna has helped facilitate some of the most recent improvements at WC. She was heavily involved in the Weatherford College being named a Steinway school. She was instrumental in getting the bronze coyote on the roundabout right here as you enter Weatherford College. She serves on the Project Opportunity Scholarship Foundation that provides scholarships to Weatherford High School students to attend Weatherford College. As I stated, she served as the decorations chair for the Bell Ringers Ball in 2019, and in 2021, she personally established a Weatherford College Foundation scholarship in honor of her mother, Patsy. This is just a small list of the things that this woman has done for Weatherford College and our community. So I think it is safe to say that Weatherford College is a better place because of her. So I'm excited to introduce the 2022 Alumna of the Year, Donna Dickinson.
I was fine till you started talking. Now I'm crying. Thank you so much to the Weatherford College Foundation, Weatherford College Board of Trustees, Dr. Farmer, Brent Baker, Bob Glenn, keep him in your prayers, please, and the Weatherford College faculty and my family. When I got the call from my wonderful friend, Brent Baker, and he told me, I didn't say a word. He goes, Donna, are you still there? And he goes, because you always have a comment. And people that know me know I always have a comment on something. And all I said was, wow, because I was just taken back that I received this honor, that y'all thought so much of me. And I just want to say thank you. A lot of the people in the room I know have watched me grow up in this community. I have wonderful, friends, and I'm so glad you're here today. When I came to Weatherford College, I was doing a degree in biology, and I had anatomy 1 and 2. And the first day of that class, I was issued a cat in a bag, and it was huge. It was a huge tomcat. I'm a dog lover, so this was okay. So by the end of that semester, Dr. Farmer, that cat had been through it. But I learned a lot from this cat in a bag that we'd have to put up, every day and take it back out. So, it was fine. But I just thought, a cat in a bag, When I graduated from Weatherford High School, I hate to say this, but it wasn't very good. It was like, you're going to Harvard on the Hill? I go, wait a minute, it's Weatherford College, not Harvard on the Hill. But that's what people called it in my class, in my era. But you know what? It's a beautiful Harvard on the Hill. It's wonderful. And I don't ever doubt what Weatherford College has become, because it's just wonderful. It's a wonderful place. And we do have a lunch. We started this before COVID, and we need to start it back. We would meet and have lunch. And Dr. Farmer, if you were tired or not filling up the par, when you get through with lunch with Dr. Farmer, you're on cloud 10, and you are hoorah, and you know everything he's thinking. I said, I don't think you sleep. I don't think you sleep at night. You and my boss do not sleep. You're thinking of things all the time, how to make things better. And you're younger than me. So anyway, and then Brent, I've known for years. So it's so much fun to go to lunch, and they tell me the things they're working on and thinking about. Well, I kind of go back and I talk to Jerry and Vicki, and things get rolling. And that's what I like. I like to roll, because it makes a better world, a better community. And I just want to say some other things. Dr. Reese, thank you for being superintendent. Thank you for supporting Weatherford College, because y'all have got dual credits. I was getting my nails done the other day, and this little girl's a junior, and she didn't know me from Adam, and she said, hey, when I graduate next year, I'll have my associates at Weatherford College. People to see the community and the students in our community that have this now that I didn't have when we were growing up, it's wonderful. It's wonderful to see that. We've learned policies and procedures at work, but it's so good to see things that you put into the community come and be positive and how it works out. Another thing I'm very proud of, and Jerry asked me to be on this, is Project Opportunity. And I get to read the applications. And you look at the GPA, you look at their extra activities, curricular activities, and that's all great. But we started looking at something else. We started looking at the individual student. Do they come to class? And what do they do? A lot of them have to work. A lot of them don't get to have that extra activities. And the one thing Charlotte can vouch for, and I think she's doing very well, she said, I'll be the first one in my family to go to college. And when you see that and you know that you can make that dream happen, you let it happen. You make it happen. And Weatherford College is a great place. My gosh, when I walked into this building a couple of weeks ago, I couldn't believe it. And then I toured the spa. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. It's just wonderful. And I'll tell you what, this is a wonderful thing to have in Parker County. It's wonderful that everybody supports Weatherford College, because it is a treasure. It has grown. I remember when I was in kindergarten, I was in a play on the stage at the old Weatherford College before they tore it down. I was the Wicked Witch and Wizard of Oz. But I remember that. And I remember walking up all these stairs, to be in that play. But I remember that. I'm so glad tennis is back because I played tennis in high school, but I didn't in college. And when I was up here, the tennis courts were here. And I'm just glad that everything's coming back. Golf. I'm just so glad because, like everybody has stated, Weatherford College has something for every student, every person. You know, and not every person can get or wants to get an associate's or bachelor's. But they can come here and get a certificate in equine. They can get all these certificates. They can get all this wonderful stuff that will help them in the workplace out in the world. And that's what we're all about, being a community college. But we're more than that. We're Weatherford College, and we're getting better. So thank you. And Jerry and Vicki Durant, thank you for letting me do what I do in the community. And Brian and Kevin, thank you for letting me be a team. And Melissa, thank you every day.